bit about story that is quite popular and much liked in general. This is story of the BUMI series novel written by T3RELY3. And anyone who doesn't know T3RELY3, he is one of the famous novel writers who has produced many novels. And the novels Hafalan Surat Desa, Pulang, Pergi, Hujan, Rindu, and the others. Well, different from his other stories, one of T3RELY3's stories has been eagerly awaited by readers because the genre is fantasy. That's more or less a description of the BUMI's novel, of the BUMI's novel series that we will discuss this time. What are you waiting for? And let's start. BUMI, as the first series of the parallel world adventure story by T3RELY3, which was first published in 2014, BUMI novel is the opening for Raib, Ali, and also Sally's journey to various other worlds which later became known as the parallel world, with all the obstacles, creatures outside expectation, and hone their hidden abilities of strength. The second series is T3RELY3's Bulan, which was published in 2015. In this series, we will find more adventures flavors such as Hunger Games, Harry Potter, and the Lord of the Rings stories. Raib, Sally, and Ali attend a sunflower hunting festival in the Matahari clan, where Sally is formed. In this story, the adventure becomes more tense because each team will face strange obstacles similar to fairy tales, meet strange and dangerous creatures, and also other obstacles without having to hurt the other team contingent. The following is a map of the Sun Clan. Okay, and then the third series is T3RELY3's Matahari novel, which was first published in 2016. This novel tells of their adventure in the land of the Bintang clan. In the story, their adventures are more thrilling because they are in the bowels of the earth and meet various animals with large size. The battle and heartwarming struggle between Raib, Sally, and Ali took place until finally big things awaited them after leaving the Bintang clan, bringing big news that must be conveyed to the entire clan. The story continues in the first series, Bintang, which was published in 2017. It is told in the story that the adventures of Raib, Sally, and Ali are still continuing to find the Earth stage, or in the story known as Pasak Bumi. Their way to find the Earth state is by walking through the ancient alleys of the Bintang clan, where they must pass through dangerous and uninhabited rooms. Plus, there are Bintang clan's guards and super advanced technology that hinders their journey. During the trip, many groups are died because they had to face various threats, one of which has shadow prison streets, one of which was a shadow prison containing enemies from various clans and waiting to be released. After that, series 4.5 different from the novel title, which are like celestial objects. The next book is titled Seros dan Batozar, which was published in 2018. Their adventure when they went on to turn out to take them to a place called Borobudur, which sounds familiar, right? Like Borobudur and Borobudur. Well, here they meet the figure of the rhinoceros monster who has extraordinarily strong as well as the ngelanggeran and ngelanggeram as shield guard there so that the Ceros monster could not get out of the place called Borobudur. That is also where Ali got air gloves or we call as sarung tangan bumi. Continue to the fifth series entitled Comet, published in 2018. In the story, Raif, Sally, and Ali go on the adventure to Comet Clan, casing the crownless, or in the novel called as Si Tanpa Mahkota, who is also after something big from the clan. Comet consists of a group of islands, namely Pulau Senin, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis, until Minggu. Passing through this cluster of islands is not easy. There are many tales to pass, and to get to the next clan, they must find a connecting portal that turns out to be from a strange plant that bears fruit on Pulau Hari Minggu. The fruit of the plant is what ultimately opened the portal to the to the clan Comet Minor, and who would have guessed that their adventure were always followed by si tanpa mahkota. Next, the sixth series, finally published in 2019. Many suspect this sixth BUMI novel is the series. It's title of Comet Minor. The story tells about the journey of Raif, Sally, and Ali in the most hidden and difficult to find clan. That is the Comet Minor clan. They fought each other to catch up with the Si Tanpa Mahkota to seize the great heirloom first. If you think this is the ending of the story, Raif, Ali, and Sally, then you are wrong. It's still not finished because first at, at the first story, the goal of Raif was to unlock a mystery about his origin, his parents. And the story will be continued in the next series. Actually, what is the story of the BUMI series like? This is the plot of the title, the story that is spread on the internet. Now we have arrived at Comet Minor, but after that there are still sequel to Serena Nebula and her latest book which has just published. The title is Si Putih and Lumpuh. We have been discussed that the previous book only present about the small battles, unfinished struggle, and little sacrifices. Because of what? The journey of this story is still long. There are many new sequels that will allow us to know in depth the storyline of this series until finally T3RELY3 wrote the last book for the story of Raif, Sally, Ali, and other important characters in the story. The interesting thing apart from the story is the cover of each stories. This is a new cover series with a mysterious magic trailer as the nuance. We can also feel a tense aura if we look more closely. Yeah, paying attention to the object, the cover one by one. For example, are the story in the Comet Minor. It is clearly depicted on the cover that there are well, Komodo, and also the smack. If examining this will make us wonder what is the storyline of this novel. very interesting. Well, I also brought a I also brought a sample book from the next series, Selena and Nebula. Watch, okay? But I haven't finished reading it yet. So let's talk about the cover. Not much different from the cover Comet Minor and the previous series. It has the same feel, mysterious, magic, and feels like the old book. Okay? Do you see? Yeah. On this cover are some flying objects. You can find the flying object and a mystery book in Selena novel, mysterious book, as well as magnificent building. Yeah, okay. That I can assume is a high-level shadow academy, or in this novel called as Akademi Bayangan Tingkat Tinggi. This picture will be clearer if we first read the story. So yeah, I will read this first. So yeah, that's all my discussion about the REVI3W story series. Actually, many flavors of various novel and films in this series. If you are a Harry Potter fan, you will find a sense of magic in this novel. If you are a fan of Doraemon, you will feel that Doraemon's advanced tools are included in this novel. You also can find the variety of creators like the novel I'm Number 4 or the horrors of weapon like in the movies The Maze Runner, Divergent or Star Trek, and the Terrelier deliberately keeps the story clean and suitable for young people to read in this generation. It's not about romance, love, but about friendship. That is more like stories there is bold stories like in fairy tale full of struggle, adventure, touching, and even one that makes the readers frustrated. Look forward to the interesting stories written by T3RELY in the series. I hope you like my discussion this time and good to see you next time.